I want to hit on Prop 12. As you probably know, based upon your conversations in Iowa with our hog farmers, this policy out of California, Massachusetts had question 3. They've really created significant challenges for our producers. And I really appreciate your commitment to examining laws like this. But can you talk about some of the consequences for our farmers and producers if policies like this that are really state by state really start to flow down and impact interstate commerce issues?
I think it's really important, and no one is a bigger believer in federalism and the 10th Amendment and allowing the blue states and the red states and the purple states to be the laboratories of democracy. I think that's one of the geniuses of our founding fathers' vision when they wrote the Constitution. But when a state like California or other states passes laws that have significant impact outside of their state border, then that is not sustainable. And specific to Prop 12, we have understood that. We see it. I think it's pretty bipartisan, maybe not 100%, but very bipartisan across both sides of the aisle. That is not, it's just not sustainable. So having a federal approach to that, ensuring that we're protecting our pork producers, especially some of our other livestock producers underneath the regime of Prop 12 is important. So we'll keep working on that together, and I really look forward to it.
Yeah, well, and certainly I appreciate your commitment to federalism because we believe in that too, right? Yeah. We want California to be able to regulate its own producers, but we don't want them to be able to tell Iowa farmers how to raise our animals and do their jobs. And we have heard a lot about that high cost associated with that, about $4,000 per sow. So then you think about other state laws kind of coming into the mix, and that creep that can happen is something we certainly have to fix. Right. Do you believe that that kind of patchwork policy, whether it's Prop 12 or other policies that could come down the pipeline, could put small family farms out of business if that's allowed to continue?
I do. And I think, again, speaking across the party line, across the aisle, that we're all focused on small family farms, regardless of what the lady said. I think that we all understand and agree that is the backbone of America, and there's no America if they continue to go out of business and not be able to hand off their farms to their children and their grandchildren. And when we put so much burden on them, now we're talking about regulation specifically, but other burdens along the way, it becomes an unsustainable way of life. And that's what we have to really target. We've already begun the deregulation effort, not just across the government, but specific to USDA with line speeds and some other decisions that we've made. And you'll see a much bigger package coming out soon to get the government off the back of our farmers.
Great.